I am still in Shanghai today, and I am at the famous Nanjing Road pedestrian street at night. I've been here before on this channel, but not at night. I don't do a lot of night filming, but this place is so bright that I'm not too concerned about it. All the bright lights everywhere. I suppose it feels kind of like Times Square in New York, but also different. At the very least, it feels different because there's no flipping ball coming down on New Year's Eve that I'm aware of. Got a Sephora, an M&M store, a Pandora. I continue to think one of those doesn't really belong with the others, but hey, whatever, who cares? Watches here. These neon signs will always make me think a little bit of Kowloon. Some of you may have seen, I fairly recently posted a video that I made in Kowloon that was also at night, like this one. Another place I'm very much willing to film at night. Just because the light is, well, there's so much of it. Like here. That video was primarily in pretty crowded and pretty bright Mongkok. This is Nanjing Road in Shanghai though. A subway here, always fun. We got some kind of old traditional European buildings over here. Of the style built during the era of the concessions. I entered this pedestrian street from the west end, which is another different from the last time I went here, and then I was going east to west that time. This time I'm going west to east. Which means if I do manage to walk all the way, which I'm not sure I will, I'll get to the Bund, which is the most famous place in Shanghai to have traditional old European buildings. I am not sure if these lights do anything now because this place, because the road is already blocked off there by like pylons. Although I guess maybe it applies to these bikes who are coming through anyway when I've got green. Oh well. The sign up there shows that the Bund is ahead, though it appears the English have been mostly rubbed out. You can only see on the top Waitan, which is the Chinese word for the Bund. McDonald's is always fun. looking back the way I just came. Better press on. More lights. So bright. Yeah, they got these little tourist trains running through here too. Got a mix of old and modern styles here. And again, bright signs as high as you can see. Another one here. Some well-known names up here like Levi's. Got dueling phone manufacturers here. Apple, Samsung, and over there's Huawei, a local brand. Looks like we're getting pretty close to the end here. The Bund is not far. You can sort of see the buildings are getting to be that nice European style again. You can really tell we're getting close to the end now, to the Bund, because I can even see the Oriental Pearl Tower lit up, which is on the other side of the river, the Pudong side in Lujiazui. Quickly approaching the Bund, but we're not there yet. Really old buildings here. Million people too. So close we can practically taste it. Oriental Pearl Tower right there. These are some of the last few buildings on Nanjing Road before it ends at the Bund. Here's the Peace Hotel. And here it is, the end. So now we can see all the skyscrapers of Lujiazui lit up in the night. Amazing. We've arrived at the Bund. And this way, the old European buildings of the Bund. What an amazing sight. I've almost never been here at night. Back when I lived in Shanghai, it was just too far to come out here at night. It was so far back to Lingang where I lived. I could practically never get all the way out here. Or I could, but like, I wouldn't want to be out this late. It'd be lovely to walk all the way down the Bund and along the river. But it's already pretty late. I think it's about time for me to get ready to turn in for the night. So I think I'll head on back. Hope you enjoyed this trip to the Nanjing Road pedestrian street here in Shanghai. If you did, and you'd like to see more about my life in China, this would be a great time to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Thanks so much for watching. See you all next time. Bye.